This is a demo of the Summary Alerts table feature under the Alert List module. This feature is an analytics visualization that combines time series information with regression trend analysis, temporal and spatial alert detection, as well as summary statistics, all in a single and easy to understand dashboard. This is the configuration for the table. We can select a data source from the dropdown, as well as a time resolution to view our data. Right now, only daily is available, though we will have weekly, monthly, and yearly time resolution functionality in the future. We can select start date and end dates for our time series data. We'll go ahead and select this and select October. We can also filter our results by region and CCDD categories. We can select to view all regions and all categories, or we can select a few specified ones. Once we hit submit, our table will load and process the data, and here you can see all our data has been loaded. The columns of the table include region, CCDD category, data type, and data type can consist of either count data or percent data. We have summary trend graph, which is this analytics bar that we'll explain later, as well as a sparkline graph, which is a condensed time series graph that fits into a table. We also have useful summary statistics here, including the past 14 days slope. We can configure the number 14 by specifying the number of days up here. We also have min value and max value, which are the minimum count in percent and the maximum count in percent. And we have the number of temporal warnings, temporal alerts, number of spatial warnings, and number of spatial alerts, as well as links to the time series page and data details page. So the core functionality of this table lies in the summary trend graph. So here the summary trend graph displays data regarding each date, and you can see you can hover over each square here to see what date is being displayed. And you can see a categorization of trend as well as temporal and spatial alert detection. So this specific date is the 23rd of September and has a decreasing trend. And you can see the trend range is displayed from the 11th to the 3rd of October, as well as a normal temporal severity and normal spatial severity. Here you can see there's a bunch of temporal alerts, and here there are 2 spatial alerts. Another feature of the summary trend graph is when you hover over each square, you can see that respective markers are shown on the sparkline graph. This is used to understand where each day is along the sparkline graph. Another feature of the trend graph is when you click on a graph, a pop-up will show with even more details regarding the specific visualization. So for visualization, we can scroll in and out to understand our specific trend graph more, as well as adding markers to signify specific days. So here I can label as marker 1, and that'll save. And once I exit this particular pop-up and re-enter it, then the marker will still save, though once the page is reloaded, the marker will disappear. Here we have useful summary statistics that are similarly displayed on the table as number of alerts, number of increasing, decreasing neutrals, and warnings. Here we have time series graphs for both count and percent, as well as data quality graphs for the chief complaint informative and starch diagnosis informative, as well as some useful data quality statistics here. That is all for the summary alerts table.